Discover insights on the Chevrolet Corvette styling, performance, interior, and more from a real owner. Find out if it's good value for money and if you should buy the car. Since the Corvette was introduced in 1953, it has become an icon for the American sports car. With more than 60 years of production, it is now into its 7th generation, or C7 for all the Corvette nerds. So let's take a look at what it has to offer.
I think it's an exotic looking car. It looks fast just parked. It gets a lot of attention, whether you want it or not. And it's a work of art to me.
Of all the recent Corvette generations, in my opinion, this is the best designed. That low-slung profile with the rolling body line, played off with the raked roof line, really makes it look super fast. The body panels are then sculpted to express the vents, some real and some fake. The deep valleys and the power dome on the hood give it an aggressive, mean look. A few other cool touches like the integrated LED lights and the dominant rear diffuser with the neatly arranged quad exhaust finish off a great design. There's 19-inch wheels with run-flat tires and Brembo brakes. And that red color just looks stunning. The interior feels a little less inspired. There are a few race-derived elements like the bucket seats, the bar on the vertical console, and the flat bottom steering wheel, but the rest feels pretty average. What's interesting are the quirks, like the push button to open the door, along with the emergency release in case power fails, and the secret hidden storage compartment behind the screen. But how about storage overall?
Besides the glove box, there's very limited storage inside. So if you're somebody who likes to keep a lot of stuff inside your car or something, this probably isn't the one for you.
Infotainment is through a nice 8-inch touchscreen and has a decent backup camera. The instrument cluster is a combination of analog and digital gauges with a menu that provides additional information. A great sounding Bose system is standard. And how about those all-important cup holders?
They're really shallow, so I don't think I'd want to take a corner with any kind of speed and a giant latte in it or something.
And speaking of taking corners, let's talk about the performance. The Stingray and the Grand Sport get the 6.2-liter V8, while the Z06 gets the 6.2-liter supercharged V8. This is paired with a 7-speed manual or 8-speed automatic with paddle shifters. And let's not forget about the drive modes.
You get to choose between weather, economy, tour, sport, and track. Tour is the default setting and allows for the most comfort around town. And when you make one of the changes to the other settings, the car will make up the 12 different adjustments to the brakes, the power, the throttle, the suspension, so it allows for a little more custom driving experience.
The weight of the car ranges in the low to mid 3,000 pounds, resulting in some impressive 0 to 60 times and decent mileage numbers. A 4-wheel independent suspension is standard for the Stingray, while the Grand Sport and Z06 get the added magnetic suspension.
The combination between the power, the handling, along with the targa roof that comes off, and when you're sitting in the driver's seat, it's literally like sitting in a cockpit of an airplane. And that combination just makes this car really fun to drive.
In addition, what I really liked is that when the car is idling, the car makes a low rumble that has the entire car vibrating. Sort of what it might be like in an older Corvette. Very cool. But while you're driving, can you see behind you?
The side view mirrors are a little small, and the slanted rear window doesn't provide for a lot of rear visibility when you're looking through the rearview mirror.
Which brings me to one of the biggest shortcomings of the Corvette, the lack of tech features. For a car at this price point, it doesn't even have the basic tech features like blind spot warning mirrors or lane departure warnings. And it definitely doesn't have any of the advanced features like collision avoidance or auto braking. And you can't even get these as options. They're just not available. Now, the Corvette Grand Sport is slotted in between the entry-level Stingray and the high-end Z06. So, should you buy, consider, or skip it? And is it value for money? Let's find out what Gary had to say.
This is 100% buy. It's a great combination of the Z06 and the Stingray, and the value you get for your money is fantastic.
If you're considering the Corvette, take a look at our owner reviews of some of its competitors. And let's get you on the show.